Henry Davis, and welcome to the Kyle Minger Show.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world, and welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. Today, guys, before I continue on what I'm going to be talking about for today's video, if you guys are as new to the Kyle Minger Show, don't know exactly what I normally do. For those who've been subscribed to my channel for many years to come, you guys know exactly what I do for the content I do on the Kyle Minger Show. But for those who just hopping in and think, oh, who's this guy? What's he doing on his channel? So, for those, I'm going to tell you guys what I do. Basically, on the Kyle Minger Show, I just do big reviews, such as I want to go to movies that my local Cineplex, because I love going to see movies every month, and express my feelings, what I think about the next blockbuster movies out there, or not just blockbuster movies, but just sometimes like odd movies that I like going to see as well. And then other video reviews I like doing on my channel, I like doing up to Disney Plus reviews, to Netflix, Prime Video, and eventually we'll try to do some more anime reviews for Crunchyroll as well. And other videos I like doing up to channel reactions, to unboxing videos, theory videos, and gaming videos, which I've done those a long little while, but stay tuned for the near future. So today, guys, and also make sure to just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys get notified when I do upload onto my channel as well. And smash that like button if you guys like this video. Okay, so today, guys, I know I've been trying to get up on the game on this. It's not until next week when we get to see the new episodes, the last 4 episodes for Stranger Things Season 5. So here's my Part 1 review for the first 4 episodes for this season. Now, I recently just finished these episodes, not even like last weekend, and I wanted to do a review for it, but I wanted to do another video because at the time, I went to go see the newest movie for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I gotta say, I love that movie. It's been getting a lot of love in the box office. I heard it made like over like, what was it, like $100-something million in the box office or something? I can't remember which, but if I don't remember how much it was, I'll put it on the screen for you guys so you know how much it made in the box office. But yeah, it's been getting a lot of attention, and a lot of people just love the movie. And although I know Wes didn't come with me, but now Wes has told me that about his schedule for work. He's working from Mondays to Fridays for a certain schedule. So he has 8 to 4. So now he has weekends off. So now we'll be able to go see Avatar together. So we're gonna try to plan a good day for this upcoming weekend to go see Avatar: Fire and Ash. Now, I'm not sure if he wants just to go see it at the Galaxy or if he wants to go see it at the VIP theater like we did with the first 2. Well, the last one actually. We didn't see the first one in the theaters because it came out like a long time ago, back in, was it 2009? Yeah. So I don't remember if I saw that one in theaters. I can't remember, but I did see the second one, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, so either way, we both loved the movie. It was awesome. And although we did hear it's supposed to be like 3 hours, I think it's supposed to be like 3 hours and 20 minutes, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna have to prepare ourselves not to drink too much soda. So I know for a fact I'm probably just gonna get myself maybe just a medium or a small cup of soda or something. So just so I'm not drinking a lot, just so I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to go to the bathroom because I don't want to miss nothing about that movie. But either way, we're gonna try to figure out what we want to do for that movie. So I'll tell you in a future video, or you guys will know what we will probably end up doing. If we end up doing it at our local Cineplex here in Chilliwack or whatever, depends. But either way, let's get towards the review for Season 5 for the first 4 episodes. Now, when I watched these episodes, I was very astounded at what was happening. I love what they were planning to do. It was very interesting how they're trying to find out like if Magda died in the last season, but they ended up finding out that he was still alive after he fell out of the house in the last season, and then of course the last season was just absolutely a freaking banger. Everyone loved it, especially with Eddie Munson doing the freaking legendary boo 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 boo. to this freaking legendary freaking song from Metallica, which was actually absolutely awesome. And I love that episode so much. Even Metallica even went up and said, like, hey, would you want to play with us? I think, no, I heard they give him a guitar signed by them. Actually, that's what it was. Sorry. Which was actually pretty cool because, you know, hearing that from Metallica, giving them a special guitar signed by all of them, was like, wow, that is freaking awesome. Oof. But either way, I love that season. It was freaking awesome how he played that song, and it was like, oof. That is just legendary. But either way, the first 4 episodes were awesome. The first one is basically about them trying to make a plan, like how they want to lure Vecna out in the open, capture him, and somehow try to defeat him. And then the military has basically made a whole base like in the middle of Hawkins, and they're able to contain that big that big vein of stretch of the upside down gate with big metal like squares containing the big gate. But somehow near the end of the 4th episode, something happened and it got breached. But you guys probably know what I mean because these episodes have been out for a very long little while now, so it's not really a big spoiler. But yeah, either way, that was kind of cool how they did. The military decided to contain everybody, and we found. Oh, it was actually pretty cool that the Doctor, what's her name? Dr. Yu or Dr. Some, I can't remember her name by heart, but the main doctor lady that was in the Upside Down was actually the lady who played Sarah Connor in the Terminator movies. I was like, that's Sarah Connor. It's like, oh my god. I thought that was kind of cool. They added her in the series. I thought it was like I was not expecting her to show up in Stranger Things, but it was kind of cool. But yeah, so the military is figured out that Vecna has been capturing kids, so the military decides to get a certain amount of kids from schools to put them safely into their base, but it ends up backfiring, and Vecna knew what the military was doing up in the surface world, so he was able to basically like home in onto the kids that he wanted by looking through the eyes of his victims. So the Demogorgons would know where they are, so they can capture them to bring them to the Upside Down. And it was kind of cool, like when Will was trying to figure like what his plan was, and once he figured it out, was like, oh, so this is what he's doing. We need to stop him from capturing these kids because he needs a total of 12 kids. And he figured out the 12 kids is a perimeter all around the freaking Hawkins in the Upside Down. And in order for him to get out he needs 12 kids in order for him to, basically, I think, like, free himself from there or something along the lines of that. I can't remember the entire premises of it, but it's basically what it is. But once Will starts figuring out what he's planning, he's like, okay, we need to stop him, otherwise he's gonna get himself free and he's gonna wreak havoc on the surface world, which he did show up in the surface world in the last episode, which was like, oh my god, he looked freaking vicious, and he freaking wiped out most of the freaking military in the freaking main square. I was like, holy freaking crap, he went freaking like, I don't know how to describe it, but I was like, it's like damn. But yeah, everything what they were all trying to do with the original gang, like Mike, Dustin, Will, can't remember his name, and then all the other guys like Nancy and all the other guys, Steve Harrington, and yeah, they all are planning to work together to try to stop Vecna from doing any more harm to Will, because Will was still kind of connected to Vecna from him being in there from the very first place, from the first season. And there was a very interesting plot twist in the first episode, how Will was actually one of the very first people to be one of the first kids to be in the Clockworks. Someone was like, "Oh, so that's interesting." But either way, but that didn't happen because his plans got foiled somewhat, or maybe did it or did not. Who knows? There's a lot of interesting theories for the show. But yeah, so the plot thickens each time in each episode, giving us big twists, like what happens. And most of the time, I thought this Vecna was supposed to be in this hidden base inside the Upside Down the world, where the military was able to make a base in the Upside Down, contain themselves from the creatures. But we found out that that doctor chick was being played by the girl who played Sarah Connor. I can't remember her name. It was Dr. W or something. Can't remember her specific name in. It's on the tip of my tongue though. But basically, we found out that the person they kept captive in this behind these sealed doors was 11 fight. It was supposed to be Vecna, but it ended up being somebody else we knew from a previous season. I'm not gonna mention who it is, but I was so thrown off about it. I was like, oh, I was like, holy crap, oh. But I'm just like, oh god, that was just like, ooh. But either way, everything about the Forest for our episodes was very thrilling. It got me super excited. And I gotta say, the episode 4 was freaking awesome. We got to see, well, it's not really a big spoiler because we kind of saw it with a lot of people have been doing like clips of it on TikTok and YouTube and whatever, about Will going full sorcerer mode and trying all the Demogorgons trying to attack his friends, and he freaking like went full freaking either Luke Skywalker Darth Vader mode and freaking like ripped them apart into pieces. I was like, holy freaking crap! So it's like that was my expression. I was like, oh god, I'm good. that was my expression. I was like, holy crap! I didn't know he had that in him. And now he's like 11, where he can actually have powers now. I was like, okay, so he's 11. He has powers. Holy crap! He's like Vecna. But I knew something was going to happen right there, and it doesn't happen. I was like, freaking badass motherfucker. Excuse my language, but I was like, that was just freaking awesome. But oh my god, man, that was just made my freaking day. I was like, Jesus, this is freaking well. The Duffer Brothers really made an awesome season for season 5. I can't wait for the last 4 episodes because there's a total of 8 episodes, and the last 4 are coming out December 25th next week. So I'm just like, yeah. I don't think we have to wait that long, but it's coming out near on Christmas. So I was just like, yeah. But sadly enough, this is supposed to be the last season. That's what they're saying. But I would love to see them explore more of the Stranger Things universe. I mean, I would love to see if they do like a prequel series just for like, you know, Vecna's backstory. If there's much talk about Vecna's backstory, I mean, we got to see most of it in the flashbacks in the last season or 2, like how he became the Power when he was a kid. He had some special abilities, and then he went to that laboratory, kind of like 11 did. And they were experimenting on him. He was technically the very first subject to the of that place. And yeah, I mean, they could do so much with that with Vecna's backstory. Well, not really Vecna, Henry. I mean, they could probably basically do like a good prequel series for Henry. Maybe like not explain a lot about it. There could be only like a certain amount of episodes, explaining like how he became the Power. He was just a regular kid for a while, and then something happened. Well, basically we know what happened with his family because we saw it in his vision. But I would love to see them explore more of the universe Maybe they could do something maybe the next couple years, like, hey, see where our heroes at now, what are they doing? Do they have their own families now? Are they married? Or is everyone just like chilling? Or maybe there's a new threat coming to Hawkins again, or maybe the Upside Down ends up going to somewhere else on the planet, and who knows? I mean, it could lead up to another. Maybe it could lead up to another couple of years, maybe in year 2000, or maybe in modern world now in 2025. Maybe the Upside Down returns with a new imminent threat, and then when maybe they get up all the main characters from the show a little older, and it says, hey, the Upside Down is back. We gotta do something about it. We gotta make sure it's resealed again or something like that. So I don't know. That's just some ideas. But either way, I love the first 4 episodes. I think for first 4 episodes to rate for all 4 of them, I gotta give them a spot on. I'll give it a 4.4 out of 5. I think that's probably be a good stable rating for all 4 episodes. And then when the last 4 episodes come out, I can do a full-on big review for part 2 of season 5. So thank you guys for watching, and I know I don't want to explain too much about what I was watching from all the other episodes. I don't want to spoil too much. I know the episode's been out for a long little while, so it's not really a big matter of spoiling a lot of stuff from each episode, but that's not who I am. But that's my thoughts about the show. So I absolutely love this show. I love I think some of my favorite characters in this show is gonna be Hopper, Steve Harrington, and then of course 11. And then we gotta love Will. We gotta love Will Byers. And yeah, I mean, anybody else? I don't know. But either way, that concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next video. And peace out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.